When the
moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, Trader Joe's pasta.
That's all I got.
We practiced that for hours before this.
Tell. We are tasting Trader Joe's frozen pastas today. I believe we have 16.
Woo!
16. We cooked them all except for one in the microwave because there are microwave instructions on it. So you better believe we're going to taste them out because here's the thing. If it's actually good, it'll taste good in a microwave.
I think that's a good point.
And if it's, it's okay, then it'll taste probably pretty good in a pan. So
yes.
I see you have chosen already.
Well, it was the closest one to me, but it also seems pretty standard.
What does it say? And I'll try and find the package.
This is the gnocchi alla Sorrentina.
So
I'm going to mix it around a little bit.
Like kind of a classic tomato sauce.
I don't think I've ever had a Trader Joe's frozen pasta, honestly.
I've had one. There's one I like, and honestly, I don't even see it here. What the hell?
I don't
Which one is it?
Oh.
The little bags of cheese. I think they're called like bagsy or cheddar or something.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
pink sauce.
Oh.
I do like that one cooked in a pan, so I'll just go ahead and give that some praise up top.
This is, I went to my local Trader Joe's and essentially just like cleared them out.
Yeah.
And the lady was like, you having a fun party?
And you were like, mind your own business.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so we did cook 16. They are not going to be the hottest thing in the world.
I think
we need to evaluate based on flavor.
So here's the thing. Tom Colicchio, Scott Cronin, any of the food show chefs would hate this, right? It's not light, it's not pillowy.
Gummy.
It's dense and it's gummy. That being said, I find it pleasing.
I think it's incredibly pleasing. It's like eating mochi.
It kind of tastes, the sauce itself tastes almost seafoody.
I like
I
that.
don't love the sauce. I think
it's like they splashed clam juice in it.
Yeah, I think it's a little too fake herby also for me. Don't think it's bad. It's just not for me.
It's not bad, but
I think it has a pretty fresh tomato flavor that I like, but there's way too much basil in it.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm tasting as well.
Okay.
Much.
Much.
But I like
start with it down here.
I ate a lot of them.
I think this would be nice. Like this is the kind of gnocchi that you can really like crisp up in a pan.
Yeah, or in the air fryer. That's one thing I've heard a lot about the Trader Joe's gnocchi is to like do it in the air fryer and then toss the sauce with it. This is rigatoni alla contadina.
Got it.
What is it?
Rigatoni pasta with asparagus, broccoli, and green peas in a creamy sauce.
It looks good.
It looks good as
It does look good.
Some of these look drier than others, but this one looks particularly saucy, which I appreciate. And
I like this choice of frozen vegetable.
Hey, me too.
Me too. I love it.
Wow.
It's just like creamy and peas. So like if you like frozen peas, let me get a bite of this asparagus.
It doesn't taste like old butter or oil, which I think a lot of like frozen creamy things can. This almost tastes like there's like a little bit of like nuttiness to it.
I also
there you go, nutmeg. Yeah.
I also think frozen or canned asparagus sometimes can get kind of really soft and slimy a little.
Yeah.
This is really nice. If you told me this was fresh asparagus, I'd believe you.
The broccoli is kind of just absent. Yeah, like there's like that little tiny, but whatever.
They shouldn't say there's broccoli in this.
But I think that's good. Yeah. Because sometimes, I think if there were big pieces of broccoli in it, it would be too watery. It would mess up the whole vibe.
That is true.
I think just getting the little florets, you're getting some nutrients from it. It's adding a little color, a little extra something. But it's not like big honkers of broccoli.
I think that the asparagus is really nice and I like it a lot. I would definitely eat that again.
We've also seen broccoli take over as a flavor.
Yeah.
Ew, I know.
We're nasty. Ugh. So these are straight from hell. I can tell you without even looking at them what they are. They are the cauliflower gnocchi.
Okay, I took a bite of one of these and I literally don't want to eat another one. You tell me what you think of them.
Eating them plain, obviously. They are meant to be. I'm just going to use my fingers on that.
I've had these 100,000 times. They taste like cauliflower. What you have to do is you have to air fry them so they're crunchy, and then you have to put a sauce on them that is extremely flavorful.
Like what? Like a pesto?
A really robust pesto that you melt some goat cheese into.
Yeah.
There's you have to do too much to them that they shouldn't exist.
It's for people in the keto diet. That's like all it's for. If you can eat carbs, don't eat that.
I have asparagus in my teeth.
They are gluten-free.
Oh.
And vegan.
That's nice.
So that's something.
Gnocchi should be
but it's not a pleasure to eat. Sometimes you need a little flour behind it.
Right?
Yeah, but use an
Who
alternative.
are you looking
Yeah.
at in there?
Winking at myself.
Get in there. Okay.
I like
God.
these bright lights. We have bright lights now.
We have
Can you
lights.
tell?
Do we look gorgeous?
I
We
need.
look young.
Am I squinting?
Can you even see my eyes, or is the reflection of my glasses so crazy? I have to guess it is. We need to cleanse our palate with some gnocchi that hopefully tastes good.
Is that
in
the
sauce.
gorgonzola?
I hope so. No,
Cacio
pepe gnocchi.
These gnocchi
I'm
are,
excited about this concept.
are really fat and large.
Oh, we haven't been.
Oh, they're
there you
good.
go. It looks like
I love
that.
them.
They're huge.
Still a little gummy, a little gets stuck in your mouth, but much more tender.
Whoa.
And the
they're
fresh
much more
pepper is.
Yum.
Ow. Oh,
Ow.
Ow.
They're so light and ow, it hit me.
They're so good.
I love them.
That's delicious. The pepper flavor really comes through
Ugh.
nicely, and the creamy sauce is, this is great.
Not oily
Wow.
at all.
No.
Is that better than this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is wild.
yum.
I think that, though, is more every day.
I think so too.
And I think this is more like, it's my anniversary.
It's my
Let's get a
anniversary.
frozen Trader Joe's dinner.
Tony.
Yeah.
Ever heard of them?
Well, I love these. And it's so fun that we're doing this.
Tony.
This is our breakfast this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. Yum. Wow. So silky.
Fettuccine
Yeah.
Alfredo.
I'm gonna be real full real fast.
I know.
It's already happening.
I'm going to Italy in September.
It's not fair.
You're not going to eat better than this.
Yeah. Do you think I'll have more fun then or here right
It's
now?
not fair.
Yeah, why aren't we going?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to come?
I know.
Okay. So
Where are you gonna go?
We are going to Venice and Emilia Romagna
Okay.
and Lucca and Florence.
When I went to Venice, I
I've
saw
never
Elton John at a restaurant.
Really?
He ordered carrots with salt.
Cooked or raw?
Raw.
Really?
Yeah.
A raw carrot with
And my
salt.
mom made
That's
sure she went to
interesting.
the bathroom at the same time with this
What is
so they
this?
could wash their hands.
God bless him.
This is fettuccine Alfredo.
Okay, sure.
I don't think it's bad. I think I think
It
this is
needs
one of the ones.
cheese.
It needs cheese, and I think this one probably should be done in a skillet. But in the microwave, it's like not bad.
Shut up.
It's also not that creamy, but it's also
It's
not
buttery.
oily. Yeah.
It just tastes like butter noodles.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Which is essentially what Alfredo is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is also just like.
But
I don't see the point
But
of buying
why?
this in a bag.
just boil some noodles and put some butter on them.
Literally, because you have to add cheese to this for it to taste like something. So I wouldn't.
Does that go here?
I think the noodle texture is nice though.
It is.
I would put that above the gnocchi.
Okay. I do think it's I feel like it's a base, like it feels like a base to me of like, I don't know, I guess it's good, it tastes good,
You know what I would add
but
to
I just
it?
don't know why it's there.
Yeah, I would add some tuna and olive oil. I would like drain out the olive oil and add that, and then some frozen peas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, peas really,
You know?
scream.
Tuna noodle casserole.
Exactly.
Castle.
Yum.
Tuna noodle casserole.
Are those the stuffed gnocchi?
Okay, these are stuffed gnocchi stuffed with tomato sauce and mozzarella.
They look like
They're ugly as
absolute
all hell.
abominations that God will strike us down for eating, but
Potato gnocchi with tomato sauce and mozzarella with a bit of a twist. The sauce and cheese are on the inside
Mine has almost nothing in the
of these
inside.
Italian potato pillows.
I hate it.
I
I don't like it.
they don't. They look silly.
Doesn't seem like something you're supposed to eat.
I don't hate it, but it's
Huh.
stupid, you know?
I don't like it at all.
It's
Okay.
better than this though.
Yes,
think.
definitely.
I do want to do some like. What if we put those in an air fryer? Would it then become like a little pizza roll
Yeah.
kind of situation? That would be good.
I don't think there's enough inside of it, but I
no.
think that is what you should do with it. You still
What's
have
the
to put them
point
in
of putting
sauce.
anything inside of
I
it
don't
if
know
you
how
still
you're
have to
supposed
dip
to
it in
eat that.
sauce?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You still maybe
They're
put
so
it.
pasty inside too.
It really turns to mush. So sad.
Maybe put if they want you to put a dip, like if you put pesto in it, and then it's like, oh, it's fine because you have pesto and marinara. I don't know.
I guess. Are these something that exist in life?
Like gnocchi frito.
Yes. Like, is that something that if you
A
went to
stuffed gnocchi, if like Italian
Or did they make it up?
Italians, leave your opinions in the comments. Is this real?
I will say
What's your opinion on whether it's real?
La Pergoletta, which is an Italian restaurant from
Yeah.
Lisbon, does have a stuffed gnocchi.
Okay.
It's huge. You get like 4 gnocchi. They're huge and they're stuffed with cheese.
It feels like it have a different name.
Yeah.
if it's like a big stuffed thing.
I want to throw them at people.
Wow.
Don't you?
It does seem nice to do.
Um,
They look like something weird.
so maybe I'll do that later.
You'll throw some stuff at
I
people.
think that could be like
Hide behind a couch.
the climax of this video.
What do we got with these nests?
These noodle nests that need to be stirred up. Cacio e pepe, spaghetti cacio e pepe. I have to assume this is good, right?
Noodle nest.
If
I mean,
that other one
the
is,
gnocchi was good.
I know. And this, what kind of pasta did they?
Oh,
Spaghetti.
the
It's
sauce
fat.
is unbelievable.
Please don't comment on how it's congealed. We cooked 16 bowls.
It's
okay?
not. I mean, it's not even congealed. I think we just didn't stir this very well.
mean,
while it was
I just meant
cooking.
for
We're
them.
3 adults, you know what can?
Mm.
The sauce is unbelievable. I didn't taste the noodle yet, but I just tasted the sauce, and it's unreal.
It's pretty salty, but if I got that at a restaurant, I would be like, "Fuck yeah,
That is salty. That is cheesier than that.
definitely."
Yeah, like
And
it is not
saltier.
the same sauce.
No, mm-mm.
It's like an amped up version.
But I think if you like that, you'll also like this.
100%.
But I think this is
But do not add any more cheese or salt to it.
spaghetti. They're just calling it
It's
spaghetti.
just spaghetti.
But it's really, it's
a
pretty
thick spaghetti.
It's very thick. I thought it was bucatini or
I was
something
about to
like
say,
I
that.
wish.
Tastes like bucatini.
The pepperiness really lingers.
I love it.
I think it's unbelievable. And what I think is nice about this, for an at-home meal,
Mm-hmm.
this once again has enough sauce. I said once again, I don't think I've said this yet. It has enough sauce. I would add frozen peas to this. Once again, you could add a can of tuna. You could add some chicken. You could put steak on top, like whatever. It has enough
Shrimp.
sauce. Oh, shrimp would be unbelievable.
Shrimp would be good, yeah.
It has enough sauce and seasoning that you could just add some broccoli, whatever. You don't need to add more
Without
sauce,
being
more
like, oh, no.
seasoning. Yeah.
I think some people would be turned off by the salt level.
I think the salt level is
Okay.
a lot.
Makes it second.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
understand you.
I agree.
But so creamy.
System.
That did actually scare me. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
Our
who's
cauliflower is
she?
going to get knocked off, so that's exciting.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, like, honestly, get rid of it.
Get it out of my face. Sweet potato gnocchi in butter and sage.
We've had this before, haven't we? I think we have when we tasted, like, Trader Joe fall foods.
Oh, yeah. I think we liked it. Or
I can't remember.
I know we like their ravioli when
they
they've
look
had that.
gnarly, but that's not their fault.
Yeah, that is an interesting mix of green
It looks
and orange.
oily, but
I wouldn't buy it, but I don't think it's bad necessarily. I think it's a little too fake herby again for me, but I think the sweet potato flavor is nice.
I love sage so
Me
much.
too.
Yeah.
me too.
And anytime you kind of put sage and butter together, I'm pretty pleased. I do think that the gnocchi themselves are like dense,
Yes.
but I don't know. I think that's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's
What do
great.
you think?
I think I would put it like there.
Okay.
One thing that
It's
I
more
think...
special than the fettuccine.
Yes. There's more of a purpose to buy it.
Yeah.
And I think in a pan it would be better.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Because you get the little bit of crisp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I think is nice about trying these a little bit congealed is that I'm typically not like making something and then immediately sitting down
Just,
to
like,
eat it,
yeah,
right? It's like
yeah.
if you have kids, if you have a partner, if you have a pet, if you have to go to the bathroom, like whatever your lifestyle is, you know what I mean? Like
a pet
you,
that needs to go to the bathroom.
exactly. It's like you
The
don't
bathroom
necessarily
lifestyle.
always like microwave something and then immediately eat it in that exact moment. And once again, I'm like, if this out of the microwave,
Right.
a little cooled down is
Just
nice.
imagine how good.
Spaghetti
I will say-
carbonara.
This.
It looks good.
So I
to
think
me.
this is one of the rare things that actually kind of looks better in the bowl than it does on the package.
That is true. This looks more like spaghetti too.
Right.
Yeah, I'll say that for it. Thoughts?
I think it's good. I don't think it's great. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's just a little lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing with spaghetti carbonara is that silky texture that I think that's really hard to replicate if you're not immediately mixing an egg
know.
yolk with Parmesan, basically.
I know.
So I don't think it's bad, but would I buy it over the rigatoni or the cacio e pepe things? No.
No.
I still think that it's more special than
I agree.
this.
I think there's
because
more of
at
a
least you're
purpose
getting
to
bacon
it.
and
Yeah.
stuff in it.
Lardons.
A lardon.
Yeah. And I guess you could put an egg yolk in that
Put an egg yolk.
I mean, sure.
and then mix it around.
If you're feeling
Sinister.
daring these
It's
days.
not that kind of time. If you don't
You've
have to go to the
spare
bathroom.
egg yolk that you can just...
I will say that I got eggs for a very small amount of money at the grocery store yesterday, which
Whoa.
made me
Egg
more
prices
nervous than
have gone down.
that makes me more nervous than
Interesting.
anything.
What do we got
Oh.
here? What's your
This
picture of
is
them?
ricotta and spinach ravioli, obviously in a marinara sauce.
Yep. It says nothing more on the back. I don't
Smells garlicky as hell.
I'm not a giant ravioli fan.
I
love giant ravioli.
Well, I do like a giant ravioli.
I love ravioli. I think that it has there's a strangeness to it. I think this is the thing. Pasta filling tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
Nice fresh tomato sauce. But the pasta tastes like I would just buy. There's great frozen ravioli out there. I
Right.
would just buy frozen ravioli and put Rayo's on it.
Here's
Yeah.
what I'll say.
I think this tomato sauce is really good though.
Yeah.
It's very garlicky, and I like
But
that.
it tastes like just fresh grated tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I actually do like the quality of the pasta itself because it's so nice and thin.
Mhm.
And on it, like you don't get that with a lot of frozen ravioli.
Yeah.
They can really tend to be pretty thick and kind of like our favorites, like even like what is it called? Celatanos or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Centolinos or
Something like that. I grew up eating those and I should know
Same.
the
The blue and
name
yellow
of
one?
them.
No,
No,
I think
it's like a
red
white
and-
bag
Yeah, white
with
with red
red.
and green.
Anyway.
Check the website. We've done ranking.
But
Yeah.
what the hell? Put flavors
Put some
inside
salt
of the
inside of
filling.
it. Yeah.
Like it's just like flavorless mush.
I
What
would
was supposed to be
say,
inside of
better
them?
than that. Spinach and cheese.
Okay, so I'd say she's out. And I
Yeah.
would say
It doesn't
that
taste
goes
like
here.
cheese. It tastes like they would be vegan, honestly.
Yes.
But it also doesn't taste like spinach.
No, it's just mush. It's just kind of a mush that's inside.
Fascinating.
This is
that one
linguine pesto with tomatoes, and there's little cherry tomatoes in it.
When I bought this, I was convinced it was zucchini noodles because on the package it's just got so much herb that it looked
Zoodles,
like
some might say.
zoodles. Thank you. Zucchini noodles.
It smells
do you have
good.
any zoodles?
I go to breakfast lunch and I get zucchini noodles in my jean
I
shorts.
hate zoodles. If I can be honest with everyone.
Mhm.
I think they're a
They're not
lie.
satisfying.
It's a damn lie.
Nobody has ever been like,
No.
just like the real thing.
I don't like that.
Once again, it's giving absolutely nothing, but I think that's worse than this.
It just has that like,
Fake.
yes, jarred pesto. Like, why did it bother being frozen?
No,
It's so
it kind of tastes
oily.
like grass.
It's
and
stupid, yeah.
It's stupid.
Here,
It's so stupid. But we found some really not stupid stuff, so I feel really proud of us all the
Yeah.
same.
We have
And
so
Trader
many more.
Joe's.
No, good job, Trader Joe's.
It is.
Sometimes you do good things, but this is like, I think this is a really good example of why we do what we do. Because some of the things are really good, and
Yeah.
then some of the things are really bad. So you do have to know.
I think that I liked the concept. I like the concept of bagged pasta that you dump into a pan and you make.
Yeah.
I
I
remember
think
there
it's
was
so easy and nice.
there was a whole Top Chef challenge about it where they had to work with maybe it was Bertolli. I don't remember who
And
they were
they have to
working
do
with,
like the frozen
but
sauce.
they had to
and
do
stuff.
frozen cubes
Yeah.
of sauce and frozen pasta nests.
I think that's
Smart.
so.
And that
That's
was how
so
they did
It's
the
an
fun.
impressive thing to do. Okay, this is the mushroom.
Mushroom ravioli with mushroom truffle sauce.
This
I don't
one has
smell
a whole
truffle,
little story on the back.
but I
There's
smell
no
mushroom.
need to go out to dinner when there's an authentic Italian entree right in your freezer, just waiting to be savored. Trader Giotto, because we're still doing that. Mushroom ravioli with mushroom truffle sauce is a flavor revelation. Sweet ricotta cheese and earthy mushrooms are enveloped in delicate pasta bathed in a rich, creamy, truffle-enhanced mushroom-studded sauce. From the cucina italiana to your kitchen, authentic, delicious, simple. Somebody really went for it.
I thought you were going to say coochie.
From your coochie to your moochie. That's your mouth. Who is that?
No coochie
No.
to moochie.
I
have
have
a-
what you'd love.
I have a bad habit of saying I'm stuffed from my duff to my muff, which I think is
Your duff is your mouth?
no my butt. Your duff
duff
is
is
your
your
butt,
butt?
and then your muff is your.
I know what that is.
So it's from I'm stuffed from my duff to my muff.
Not very full.
That makes it sound like you're constipated. Not your fault. What's your is Duff a thing you made up or is that a real thing?
No, of course it's a real thing. You've heard a butt called a duff before.
I don't know.
Come on, you guys!
It makes a Duffy boat seem gross then.
Yeah.
I love a duffy boat.
Just farting around the bay.
Yeah. This
I think this was
pasta.
pretty
Anyway, I'm
good.
going to keep saying I'm stuffed for my duff to my mouth.
I love that. I'm proud of you.
I'll live with it.
I don't think ravioli is their strong suit.
I don't think so.
But
I
either.
like the sauce.
It actually has a filling that tastes like something though.
I think they're tricking you. First of all, why are you crying? Why are you always crying at me? Your eyes are soaking wet. What's going on?
I laughed.
She made
too
me laugh.
She's too wet.
Too moist.
I think that they are tricking you because I think the filling is mushroom and the sauce is mushroom. And I do think the sauce is nice. It's mushroomy. It's not too fake truffly, but I don't really think the pasta tastes like anything.
I have an opposing opinion about this. Something. I have
what I just said?
No.
Oh.
That's why it was confusing that
You have a supporting opinion.
I think that the sauce simply tastes like cream mushroom soup. Like I just don't think there's enough going on there.
You're right about that.
It's just like
But I think it's better.
I think
it's
if
better
you
than
make
that,
if you
though,
go, yeah, but it's not great.
No.
And I love mushroom ravioli.
I think I like cream of mushroom soup that much.
I do too.
That is true.
Like, I'm
It
happy
is
to
good.
Pour it on pasta.
Yeah.
Okay,
What we
one
got?
more. This is the
I've got
gorgonzola
2 over
gnocchi.
here too.
What?
Oh, and you've got
Oh,
more
and then
over
the
there
potato
too.
box.
Don't
Okay, we
worry
have 2
about
more.
it. We got many more.
This is the
Don't
gnocchi
worry.
gorgonzola.
They're little gnocchi.
I love it.
I love how saucy.
So
these-
saucy.
Mhm.
They're so saucy.
They're mild, especially for a gorgonzola
Ew.
sauce. If you're a gorgonzola freak like I am, I think maybe you could crave a little more. But I think these are a crowd pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
I think the gorgonzola gives it something a little bit different from just a regular Alfredo or cream sauce.
Yeah,
It
But
is pretty mild.
it is mild.
But I
yeah.
think this is like, you could pull this out for your family. And for me and my wife, sprinkle a little more on top. But if we were eating with Justine's, well, they like everything. I don't know. If we were eating with my nephews, I would not put anything else on top of this. Just throw some peas in it. And I think they would like it
Walnuts
too.
on it.
Oh, yeah.
Crushed up walnuts and more blue cheese.
I'm
I
still
think that's
eating
very
it.
gentle. I'm surprised at how gentle it is.
I think it's-
gorgonzola and I do think pretty pungent.
I think it's interesting how many different kinds of gnocchi they're serving
Yeah.
too, because those again, I think I actually prefer the
I
fat,
like the big ones.
like these big fat ones because they're so much lighter. And these are the smaller, more dense ones, which I also really do
They
like.
are
I think they're
good.
very satisfying in their own way. But like you said, like I think people who are
I think
real sticklers for the rules of gnocchi might
Oh, that
be
one's
like,
fine.
no, I don't want that. 'Cause it's-
I would say here.
that sauce is super fun though.
Yeah, really nice. And I agree. A walnut, honestly, hey, you could put some, if you want to
Hey.
get freaky deaky with it, chop up some walnuts, dice up a fig. I think that would really be kind of like
Nice
a taste.
up a fig.
I think that would be a taste sensation.
That would be fun.
I think you could serve that at a dinner party and people would be like, whoa, you're
Whoa.
on one in a good way.
I love
You should be a
taste
chef.
sensations.
Taste sensation. What is that from? A child book that I have to read.
What?
Ah,
Taste sensation.
there's
No, I just made that up.
one of the Mo Willems books about the pigeon finds a hot dog. The pigeon says, the little duck asks the pigeon, I've never had a hot dog. And then the pigeon says, oh, if you've never had a hot dog, it is a taste sensation and blah, blah, blah.
So I
That's
just
cute.
want to clarify, this is a book?
It's a book.
So you've decided that's what they sound like?
I was gonna say because she's.
Oh,
are you doing
I
the
read it a
voices?
lot. Oh, you better believe I do
That's
voices.
cute.
I love that.
I would be good at that
I
too.
love that, and I love your family. What is this?
I gotta make it interesting for myself. This is the
This is new.
spicy farfalle pasta with Italian chicken sausage in a spicy tomato sauce with Parmesan cheese.
It looks good. Is this meant for one person or is this meant for several?
There's no way this is meant for one person.
It is made for
Serving size is one
person.
container.
Yeah.
This is one?
Serving size is one container.
That's heavy.
Made in Canada.
It's a lot of food.
And it only 420 calories.
yeah.
Not that I care that much about that, but I think it's good to know because sometimes like you get something like that, it's like meant for 3 people and you're
Yeah.
like, okay.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Delish.
hmm
Actually spicy.
well. There's like a real little bit
The
of cheese
chicken
pull.
the chicken sausage is really tasty.
A wonderful addition. I love that.
It's fennelly, but not too fennelly. It just has it has some salt and flavor. The sauce is pretty mild besides being spicy. Thoughts?
I get a little bit of like that frozen meat kind of thing
Sure.
that I don't
Yeah.
adore.
Okay. I would
Yeah.
do it
I
No, I
like
hear
how
that.
spicy it is though.
here.
I do appreciate
And
that.
it does have a lot of red pepper skin
and
in it.
it's
It's hot pepper.
It's like an actually meant for microwave, like
Yeah.
one person thing. So
I think that's a really welcome addition to the Trader Joe's frozen food section. I think that would be a wonderful lunch to bring to work. Once again, if it were me, I'd bring a small bag of frozen peas with it. More? I thought we were done.
Nope.
How many more do you have over
There's
there?
no way I couldn't eat this whole thing. I would
No,
need
that's a lot.
I would need a coworker to split it with me, and I honestly
Ew.
mean that.
Little date.
But
Yeah.
if you were like a construction worker or just a hungry person who works at a desk, I think that's perfect.
This is
I am a construction worker.
This is the authentic Italian penne arrabbiata. Have I talked about how much I want to build a wall?
No, but I
What?
want to use a ditch witch.
Ooh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
say you want to build a wall.
I want.
In this not
Not in this
politically
climate,
charged
honey.
I
climate.
want to build one with brick and mortar. I think it would be really satisfying.
Yeah, you want to build a house for an
I
immigrant
build
where
my
you
house with
build
bricks.
the wall and
I
then they
want
get
to
to
build
live
a
there
house
for
for
free.
a three little pig.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So if anyone has heavy machinery that I could borrow,
Let Gwynedd at it.
Call us.
I've always thought my friend Mady and I had this idea years ago where it would be like a place you could go and you could play with heavy machinery. Like
That
they would
would
have
be
a
fun,
ditch
yeah.
witch and they would have like a backhoe
Oh, it's like one of
and
those
they would have
metal rooms
like,
where
you
you
could-
can like break stuff,
but you would just be digging
That-
holes.
I would like to
in
see
earth.
if I can handle that.
A jackhammer?
Thank you. Yes.
That reminds me of the Work From Home Fifth Harmony music video.
Oh, yeah,
Have you
for
guys seen
sure.
that
Yes.
where they're all just wearing like sexy clothes and wearing hard hats?
Yeah.
And, like, you don't gotta
Dancing
go
around.
nowhere. Where they're like on a
There's some
not a
construction
tractor.
men.
What's it called? A bulldozer? I know. It's not bad, but I wouldn't buy it. You get skin. You get fake.
It has a lot of skin in it.
It's just not.
a lot of skin in the
It's
game.
my skin. I grated it in there.
Oh,
Ew.
I don't want that. No more.
Penny arrabbiata, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Arrabbiata.
It's okay.
It's just like again. It's one of those like why.
I'm not moving anything for her.
Okay, I do have one more. It is the
Garlicky.
This bag is like.
Oh, this is the one you poured all over the table.
This is my This is a like garlicky pasta. It's Italian pasta in a creamy umami garlic sauce.
Italian pasta, you say?
This is the one we did cook in.
Umami sauce, you said.
We did cook this one in a pan because when we cooked it in the microwave, it turned just like into a dry brick because it doesn't have you add any water or anything. If you microwave it, if you cook it in a pan, you do add water. So it does feel like maybe there was an error there.
The
So we
sauce is
tried
so
it in a pan.
creamy.
If you put some clams in it,
You want the best canned clams? We rank them.
Mm.
put a can of clams in that, and you're in
Oh,
business.
yeah.
Put a can of clams
Squeeze a
in it.
lemon?
A lemon and clams.
Trams.
I love it.
I think it's great.
I think it's delicious.
That's nice.
I
It's
still
like
think it's under
a
this.
delicious
I agree with that.
scampi.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But like I think that sauce tastes. It's so much better than something I think that I could personally make if I set out to make something like that.
It's nice. And I think you can kind of like adjust the water level as needed.
Yeah.
It'll cut down a little bit. But
I like
I
it.
think that's quite good. And I think the pasta actually ends up cooking up very
Great texture.
Yeah.
really al dente.
What's the green
Nope.
junk in here?
Just put it backwards there.
Is it just like green onions or something?
Yeah. I know. It's an interesting because the bag kind of makes it look like it's like a Chinese, like a sesame noodle.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Wow, you did such a bad job with that.
Okay. Wow. I love this lineup. So
I would say from here
yeah.
on,
Yeah.
I would actively recommend
Yeah.
these two
Yeah.
plus the fettuccine alfredo. I'm like, they're not bad.
Yeah.
But I do think our number one of the gnocchi cacio e pepe is like fun and special. The spaghetti cacio e pepe also very good. This rigatoni
I
a
love
la contadina.
Mhm.
Really
I love
good,
her.
like weekday like one. The
these
the gorgonzola gnocchi, good for like plussing up. And then this.
I
is
feel
a
like we
nice-
have
And this is a
Nice
great meal.
we
Yeah.
really are leaning toward creamy
like a
pastas.
creamy pasta.
Well,
as you can see, but
Let me tell you why, though. Because
Interesting.
I don't want people to say, oh, well, I like marinara-y pastas more. So you guys just don't have the same taste as me.
No, I love marinara.
We love a marinara. Trader Joe's puts too many fake herbs in their marinara pasta sauces
Yeah,
and
that's
frozen pastas. So this is not biased, okay? This is really based on what's the
what
best.
they
What
do
they do well.
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 You're
now
back.
I wanted to throw
You're gonna throw your stuffed gnocchi. Don't throw it at the camera. It'll
Why
knock
not?
it right over.
Oh, come on.
Throw it at
Let us have a little fun.
Anyway, go to the website.
Go to
It's
the
sporked.com.
website.
And also like and comment. And if you are not subscribed, check. You subscribed?
And
Do
if
it.
you're not, what's going on?
I know. What would stop you? It like is just so pointless to not be subscribed.
Yeah.
I feel like.
It like gives
What does
us
it matter
money
to
and it
you?
doesn't hurt you at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Do
then,
you-
what, you're gonna ask if they like us?
Do you like
you
us?
like me?
No, but only answer if the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Just say yes in the comments.
If the
Okay.
answer is no, leave.
Tell us.
But do subscribe still.
Mhm.
You still have to watch.
Tell us what other stuff you like from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, what other things should we rank from Trader Joe's? Trader Joe's has a lot of weird niche products. I think some pasta sauce just fell out of my hair.
Ew, I see.
Ah! Anyway, that's it.
It's crazy because they do some things so well and some things so
Not it.
rotten.
We're
so
rottenly. And these are good.
These are good. Goodbye.